Welcome back to the channel. This is Gunner with Marine Corps Serenity, and this is the second part of that video of installing the third floor of my awesome treehouse, which is actually comprised of 3 trees. Small trees, but still extra security. This thing is not gonna blow over or just fall over because of the weight. If I can do it, a much smaller person than myself can do it. And that is exactly what this treehouse is meant for. My grandkid, believe it or not, he is going to be 4, so he'll be out here soon enough, checking out the awesome work that his papa did. Hopefully he's not afraid of heights. I didn't think of that, but there's still plenty of other things for him and I to do out here in the forest. 22 acres. Not bad. Currently, he likes to ride with me in the side-by-side I have, the Kawasaki Mule. I let him drive, air quotes, sometimes. There we go. That makes way more sense. Pretty sure I just dropped another screw. I used to have great balance as a kid. It's funny how when you get older and larger, you kind of lose that balance. At least you get more scared that you're gonna fall, because yeah, as a kid, if you fall, that weight as a kid is not going to do a whole lot of damage to the body. But 245 pounds falling down from that height, yeah, there's gonna be probably bone through the skin. Sorry for the gruesome visuals that I just put in your head. I guess I decided that I'm not quite ready for the floor of the 3rd floor yet. And right now I decided to stabilize the sides even more, but also create a ladder to make it a whole lot easier on myself and anyone else that is trying to get up here. Pretty windy. Lately, the wind has been picking up, along with the heat. Today is the last day of 100+ degrees. Well, I say plus because the humidity, when you factor that in, then it's over 100 degrees. Feel Working in the woods is pretty beneficial too, because of all the shade. Being in direct sunlight is obviously hotter feeling than being in the shade. Sound like a real professional right there, stripping screws. I'm curious how you all spent your Father's Day. I like to keep busy.
Kidding me?
Yeah, giving myself a little bit of upset, arguing with myself. I keep dropping screws. Gloves are not helping. A little awkward. It's not easy to balance a piece of wood on my knee while I'm trying to keep it stable. And I can't make enough pressure pushed against the screw to keep, to make the screw go in without losing my place, if that makes sense. The board is all over the place. Well, I got one side in. I'll make the other side a whole lot easier. Theoretically. Awkward. Haha. Might have been the hardest part yet. Revel at your glory. Remember, it's totally worth it in the end. I am back to losing weight again, in case you're wondering. I did get all the way down to, 243 or so? When I was doing that video of 10,000 steps a day. That series. And now I'm back on the whole regimen of losing weight. So hopefully that'll work out for me and I can look less large. I almost got up to 250 pounds, which will be the heaviest I've ever been. And I do not want to get there. Because 250 pounds on a 5'10" person is not the best look, as you can tell. And now I'm just doing the exact same thing as I did on the other side. So now you have 2 ways to get up into the treehouse and extra stability. Probably gonna make a cross section with a very long piece of wood, just kind of angled, so then it's just more support. Can never have too much support on these projects. This is actually very calming to just do this for a hobby. You know your work's gonna be appreciated one day. And I mean, even if the person doesn't appreciate it that you're building it for, you can have fun with it too. It's just a nice soothing thing, that you're building something, and I mean, you're outdoors, weather is nice, one with nature, and you're building something from scratch. That is a really cool thing, in my opinion. Well, the good thing is, if I ever run out of screws, I know that there's at least 20 more below me. The trick is just trying to find them. The grass is over a foot tall. It's a good thing for these power drills. I would have mad arthritis if I used just a regular screwdriver. Even using a power tool is exhausting. Not really using the power tool, but just, I guess, bending in awkward positions to try to get the screws in. Which would have been impossible to screw the screws in without the power drill. I don't even want to imagine that. I cannot wait to get the 3rd floor finished. Because honestly, it feels like I've been on the 2nd floor for just about 6 months or so. Although it hasn't really been that long in the whole actually building of the treehouse. But it sure feels like it for some reason. Alright, looks like here I am putting on a longer piece to definitely give the treehouse more stability. And a place to put, more privacy walls. If I'm even going to do the privacy walls, I don't know yet. I might just leave it open. Why would you need privacy? Unless, maybe you're hunting and you don't want to be seen by whatever you're hunting. Then again, it'd be difficult to be up in a treehouse and not make any kind of noise for a long period of time that you have to wait for the animal to even appear. But I'm not a hunter anyway. I don't hunt animals, just grocery store hunting. for the best prices. But I know people that hunt, so if they want to use this treehouse, they may. I'll have to ask if they want privacy walls. Is it just me, or does this whole treehouse look a little lopsided, a little clunky-ish? A little bit. It's not like I used a tool to, you know, measure out the angles and everything. This is for fun. It's not an actual building that people are going to use on the daily, so give me a break. And another board up, and another board up. I'm going to be done with this in no time. Gotta keep optimistic, even if it's a false optimism. Not gonna get anywhere if you're not believing in yourself. I really gotta thank this gimbal company, DJI, for helping me out with this. It's almost like I have my own personal video camera holder. I'm gonna name him Steve. Steve, hold the camera steady. You imbecile. No, I'm kidding, Steve. You're doing great. I really recommend one of these gimbals, especially if you have no friends just like me. Comes in handy. I gotta tell you, I'm really nervous about this, getting up on the 3rd level. I've been losing weight, but I don't think it's enough to justify me being up there on the 3rd floor and not having fear that I'm going to fall through each floor. Just don't know. I'd have to be 100 pounds in order for me to feel safe. Maybe not. I don't know if I can feel safe being that high. Brittle bones of getting older, you know. I feel like I need to go around the whole area of this tree house, especially the lower levels, to really make sure that this thing is strong enough to add another level. You can't be too safe, and I feel like I could be safer. I just hope I have enough wood to make this thing super stable and build it as tall as I would like. But if I had to choose, I'd choose safety over the height of the treehouse. I think anybody would choose safety first. I feel really good with what I have accomplished today. And yeah, I'm going to start laying the floor on the 3rd level next time. See you guys later. Marine Corps Serenity signing off.